as the anticipation for Jin BTS's highly awaited Encore concert reaches fever pitch. Rumors swirling around the fashion world have just been confirmed. Jin will take the stage wearing an exclusive, custom-designed ensemble from Gucci, created especially for this performance. The collaboration between Jin and the Italian fashion house marks yet another powerful moment in the idol's evolving solo career, where artistry, elegance, and identity collide under the global spotlight. Sources from within HYBE and Gucci's US headquarters have confirmed that the brand's creative team, led by Sabato De Sarno, has worked closely with Jin and his stylists to curate a look that embodies the duality of his stage persona, ethereal softness, and quiet command. The outfit, which will make its public debut during the Encore stage, is said to be a reinterpretation of modern nobility, blending handcrafted lace textures, structured metallic fabrics, and signature Gucci detailing in emerald accents, a nod to the gemstone symbolism fans often associate with Jin. The ensemble will not be part of Gucci's public collection, making it a one-of-a-kind haute couture piece, but its impact is expected to be global. Fashion insiders already predict that the performance look will set trend waves across both Eastern and Western fashion markets. Previews and sketches leaked to fashion outlets suggest the design will echo Jin's recent viral look from Gucci's Stillness Divided by Movement campaign, where futuristic silver pants were paired with delicate lace outerwear and layered gemstone jewelry. Gucci's official statement, released just hours after ticket sales for the Encore show crashed several local servers due to overwhelming demand, reads, "Gucci is proud to continue its creative dialogue with Kim Seokjin. His Encore performance represents a convergence of timeless grace and contemporary spirit values that resonate deeply with our house. This exclusive ensemble reflects his unique aura and the emotional magnitude of this stage." Jin's influence in fashion has steadily grown since his return from military service earlier this year. Following the success of his solo projects Happy and Echo, and his visually stunning number Run Seokjin EP, tour stops across Europe, the K-pop superstar has evolved into a fully fledged fashion icon, drawing the attention of international designers, stylists, and editors who see in him a rare kind of charisma, subtle, dignified, and impossible to replicate. Armies, unsurprisingly, have erupted with excitement across platforms. Hashtags like #Jin Encore Look, #Gucci x Jin, and #King in Gucci began trending globally within minutes of the announcement. Fan renderings and stylized fan art imagining Jin's upcoming stage presence have already garnered millions of likes. Some fans have even launched countdown threads titled "Waiting for Jin's Gucci Encore Reveal," showcasing past iconic Jin stage looks that could be reinterpreted through Gucci's lens. In addition to the live performance, Gucci is reportedly planning to film behind-the-scenes footage during the fitting and styling process for a short fashion documentary. The visual content is expected to premiere across Gucci's digital platforms shortly after the Encore concert, allowing fans to witness the creative synergy between Jin and one of the world's most influential luxury houses. Industry analysts see this as more than just an outfit. It's a moment of cultural fusion, where K-pop's narrative depth meets European haute couture's storied tradition. Fashion historian Clara Song commented, "This isn't just about wearing Gucci. This is about Jin becoming a living canvas, transforming his stage into a runway for emotional storytelling." As for the concert itself, it's set to be one of the most emotional stops in Jin's solo journey, with ticket demand rivaling major Western acts and fans across the US. Flying in from multiple states, the Encore show stands as a celebration not just of music but of Jin's transformation into a global icon who redefines beauty and performance with every step he takes. And when the lights dim, the stage illuminates, and Jin steps out in that custom Gucci masterpiece, the world won't just be watching a singer. They'll be witnessing a symbol, a legacy in motion, wrapped not in trend, but in timelessness. Because when Jin wears Gucci, it's no longer just fashion. It's history being written in silver, lace, and grace. As anticipation builds around the Encore concert, fashion insiders are already calling it the most stylistically significant live event of the year. Not just because of who is performing, but how he's performing and what he's wearing while doing it. According to behind-the-scenes sources, Jin's Gucci outfit isn't merely tailored for stage lights and cameras. It has been engineered for movement, storytelling, and symbolism. Designed with hidden layering techniques and premium breathable textiles, the ensemble reflects Gucci's new direction, merging couture craftsmanship with stage functionality, allowing Jin the freedom to move, to breathe, and to feel on stage without ever compromising the elegance he's come to be known for. The centerpiece of the look is rumored to be a hand-stitched overcoat featuring subtle embroidery of constellations, a direct homage to Jin's solo track The Astronaut. which fans believe has defined much of his artistic rebirth post-military. Underneath, a silk inlay vest with soft emerald threading is said to be inspired by the Northern Lights, adding another layer of narrative. Jin as the guiding light for fans who have waited faithfully during his 2-year hiatus. Lighting designers for the concert have reportedly been briefed on the outfit's reflective textures and color refractive qualities. "We want the outfit to glow with him," one visual director shared anonymously. "There will be moments when the lights will hit just right, and when it happens, it won't just be Jin performing, it'll be Jin transcending." Meanwhile, ticket holders have begun coordinating their own fashion tributes for the Encore night. Online forums are filled with posts from fans recreating Jin's past Gucci looks, or styling their outfits in earth tones, lace accessories, and metallic highlights in homage to his visual identity. It's become more than a concert, it's a style movement, one that stretches from Seoul to Los Angeles, Tokyo to Toronto. Luxury retailers are also preparing. Gucci flagship stores in New York and Los Angeles have confirmed special in-store exhibitions timed with the concert, showcasing archival Jin runway photos and limited edition accessories available for purchase exclusively during the week of his performance. Rumors suggest that pop-ups with digital fitting rooms will also appear near the concert venue, allowing fans to virtually wear the Encore outfit through AR technology. All of this feeds into the narrative that Jin is no longer just an ambassador. He is now an axis, a central figure around which global fashion spins, drawing from K-pop's emotional intensity and European fashion's structural heritage. When asked about the significance of this campaign, one Gucci spokesperson was quoted saying, "In Jin, we don't just see a model, we see memory, magnetism, and meaning. That's what fashion is supposed to be, a feeling that lingers." And that feeling is already echoing across the globe, not just in fashion circles, but in the hearts of fans who have grown with him from the dorms of BTS's early days to the grandeur of solo world tours. Seeing Jin return with such dignity, dressed in garments that feel more like armor than costume, feels both cathartic and revolutionary. He's not just returning to the stage, he's elevating it. And when he stands under the lights, dressed in custom Gucci, voice full of gratitude, eyes full of light, he will become more than an idol. He will become a living symbol of evolution, art, and elegance. This encore isn't just a concert, it's a coronation. And Jin walks in wearing the crown, woven in lace, silver, and legacy. As the countdown narrows, a sense of global pause begins to take shape. Not in silence, but in focused anticipation, millions of fans holding their breath for that one moment when the stage goes dark, the music swells, and Jin appears. Not merely to sing, but to reclaim the space that has always been his. And when he does, adorned in the most personal and symbolic Gucci creation to date, it won't just be a fashion statement. It will be a declaration of return, of reinvention, of quiet, undeniable power. Insiders at HYBE have hinted that the Encore setlist has been carefully restructured to match the emotional arc of Jin's growth since completing military service. Notably, one segment of the show, tentatively titled Ethereal Passage, is designed to pair directly with the visual and thematic language of his Gucci ensemble. During this part of the performance, dynamic lighting will mimic constellations moving across the walls and floor of the venue, wrapping Jin in stars, as if the universe itself is bowing with him. It's a moment of complete immersion, both fashion and music meeting in perfect balance. ARMY, ever responsive to artistic intention, has begun preparing silent fan projects to accompany this specific segment. White light sticks, synchronized via Bluetooth, will dim slightly as Jin enters wearing his custom outfit, creating a moonlit ocean effect before slowly pulsing brighter with each crescendo. One fan account described it perfectly. "He wears Gucci, we become the sky he sings under." The fusion of couture and concert is rare. It's often messy, often distracting. But with Jin, the integration feels seamless, because it was never about attention, it was about presence. He doesn't need drama to be unforgettable, he only needs truth. And that truth is stitched into every hem, embroidered into every sleeve, reflected in every soft shimmer of his Gucci look. Fashion journalists have already reserved space in their December issues for what's being called the performance look of the year. A senior editor at Vogue Italia confessed, "There's something transformative about how Jin wears clothing. It's not styling, it's storytelling." Meanwhile, Gucci insiders are reportedly considering extending the campaign into 2026 due to the overwhelming global response to this single image. And Jin? He remains quiet, grounded, preparing in silence. As he steps into rehearsals, as fittings are finalized and stage cues are locked in, he continues to do what he's always done best, not chase attention, but deserve it. Because in a world spinning faster every day, Jin reminds us what stillness feels like, what elegance sounds like, What artistry looks like when it's not trying to impress but simply to connect. On the night of his encore, he won't just be wearing Gucci. He will embody it. He will remind the world that grace can be powerful, that fashion can heal, that a man in lace can be more commanding than any king in armor. And when he sings bathed in light, wrapped in story, draped in history, no one will remember the noise. Only the moment. Only Jin.